whether the team could switch points.
Whoa, guys, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I have never seen anything like that in my life.
He hit that wall a ton.
Oh, my gosh.
Michael's moving around in the car.
Look at that. Look at that.
Goodness. And wave to the fans.
So Jamie and I, we've been together since we were 15 years old. We grew up in Phoenix. We started dating basically, right after I got my license, maybe a day or two after I drove up to her house, and she's been stuck with me ever since. And we moved out to North Carolina in 2004. Just kind of young teenagers pursuing my racing career, and it was real life. We didn't grow up in a Christian home. We didn't grow up really pursuing and knowing the Lord, so we were just kind of struggling together and trying to figure out life, and it got really hard, and we found ourselves in a place where we were really trying to figure out who we wanted to be and how we wanted to live, and fortunately for Jamie and I, we got saved together in 2004 as we grew in our faith, and as we were growing together, we knew that we needed to get married. That was the next step for us. We were already living together. We were already sleeping together. We were already doing what the world said was okay, but we really felt like God wanted something more for our relationship and our lives. And we got married in 2005, and we are still married today.
It looked really good from the outside, and but on the inside, it was just kind of going through the motions day by day, and it wasn't as fun as we thought it should be. It definitely was more miserable than it was enjoyable. We just realized that our relationship had really gone downhill, just through the struggles of raising a family and being on the road. All the wear and tear and stress of life was really getting to us.
We both sort of bought into that it's okay. It's okay that our marriage isn't thriving. It's okay that we're just surviving. It's okay that we're not in a season of euphoric love and all these things that you sort of expect in marriage. And so we sort of bought into that lie that it's okay to be in this place. And that's really where two becoming one really changed our marriage, our perspective. And it's not that the book was revolutionizing our marriages, that God was just speaking through that book and speaking through, that life group that we did it with, and really revealing to us, where we were struggling and why we were struggling, and that there was so much more to marriage than what we were really experiencing. And I think probably the biggest thing that changed my perspective was that seeing Jamie as God's provision for me. That God literally handpicked, handmade, and presented her to me like He did for Adam in the garden, and that it's not my job to change her, it's not my job to fix her, it's not my job to make sure that she's holding up her end of the job description, but is to just love her and to accept her exactly how she is. And it was really me understanding that it wasn't anything that she had to change. It was me understanding that Jamie is exactly who God handpicked for me, and that I needed to honor her with everything that I did.
Just that aha moment of just reading God's word and Him really speaking that truth to us, that we were each other's provision from God, that He had created Michael in all of his weaknesses and strengths, and the annoyances and those little pet peeves that would get under my skin and get on my nerves day by day. He created those for my benefit, for my strength, to benefit me. And so just realizing that and accepting that, it gave me a whole new level of appreciation and love for Him, and really helped me to understand and have that agape love that God has for us, I think.
Yeah, and one of the things that's really helped us with Two Becoming One is going back through the study, and we probably do it once a year. We've been really fortunate to do it a couple times with a group, and then we've also led it a few times, whether that's one-on-one or in a group. And every time we get a little bit more and more from it, because you take the principles and you never perfect them, and we don't perfect them. We don't have this down by any means, but every time we do it, we get a little bit further along, and every time we teach it and we see life change in other marriages, we remember where we were at and where God's taken us, and we haven't arrived. We're not where He wants us to be, but every time we go back through it, it seems like we get closer and closer to what God created.